Welcome to my channel, and today I like to show you a coat that I am trying to extend. The coat is smaller on me, but it's beautiful, gorgeous coat. And now it's the time for the spring, and at evening might be very cold. So what I did is I did open the sleeves here, if you can see it on the side. And what I did is I did open only on one side. Let me show you. On the one side, I did open the seams here. Open the seams because I'm gonna add to the sleeve, and I'm gonna add to the side the fabric. I have a fabric. Let me put on the side. I'll show you later on the fabric. And the sleeves are too long, and I would like to make a sleeve a little bit shorter. If you can see this, I'm going to show you the second sleeve. You will understand. Here is the sleeve. It's a seam open because I'm going to add lining, and I'm going to add the fabric here. But the sleeve I did open and I did shorten. If you can see it here, I did put the pins. This is the end of the sleeve, the bottom of the sleeve, whereas my wrist is. And what's happened here, I am too small on my hands, not so long. So I decided, if I am doing alteration now and I open the coat, so I will do the sleeves smaller. So I am in between decisions to remove this and put a little bit higher, or I can leave it like this and it will be closer to my wrist. So if you can see the difference, I'm going to show you the two sleeves, with one with a pin and the other is with it still didn't open till the end, the lining. You see I'm working on the lining. So you see the difference. I'm gonna put this way that you can see the difference in between the sleeves. I have pins there, so you see the button here, and this is the size that I am putting in. I'm gonna cut later. First I'm gonna fit, then I'm gonna cut later, and I'm gonna try on to see if it's enough or it's too much. So when you're sewing and you're a beginner, you need to be prepared to measure yourself and to try it on the outfit as many times as you need, because many times when I am creating something and I'm saying, oh, this is my size, this is what I'm going to do, and it's wrong, and I shouldn't trust any other measurements but only mine. So every time that I'm starting making something, I am measuring myself. I can lose some weight, and more I can gain some weight. So this is why, and we're changing with the age. Our shape of our body are change. So this is why I do recommend every time that you make a new outfit, you need to measure yourself. So I'm gonna try on the sleeve before I'm gonna cut the fabric inside. And the reason is, I told you, because it might be good on outside and seems looks like it, but sometimes it may be different, so I will need to make it shorter. The lining also, if you can see here black, it's very hard to see, but this, the fabric of this, it's so gorgeous, it's so nice. Look inside. The fabric inside looks so beautiful. I will clean and I will wash this coat. Use a cold water if you want to wash it, suck it in. If you want to wash it with a brush, you can use also. But again, look inside. Inside the fabric look amazing. I didn't wear it much, but it was in here and there in the closet, in between the closets, and it gained a little bit dust and a little bit stains. I will get rid of all of those. So I have uh, lining fabric that I'm gonna add to the inside. The lining it look like, my fabric a little bit thicker because well, still inside you need strain. So I didn't find exact the fabric the same thickness, or so my thicker and this little bit thinner, but it will be inside and it will be like 2 inches or 5 centimeters, so I'm not worried about that. I would like to show you the fabric that I'm adding on. This is the piece that I have. I've been left with this piece. I don't have much. So I did measure, and it's look like I will have enough of this fabric. Let me remove this that you should see. The piece, it's not very big, but I need to somehow to fit. So it's black, it's hard to see, but I will manage. So let me start working, and I want to show you a little bit of the process, what I do. Before I am continue doing anything, I'm gonna tell you that this is wool look-alike, and probably it's wool. The coat, it's I don't think, but it's look like too. So I wouldn't recommend you to working with the iron direct. Use a cloth, and I would recommend you to keep the cloth wet, because this way you won't damage much. And in between the seams, you have to put some piece of the cardboard, or I have pieces here that I can show you. I use those pieces. I use a cardboard, it's not very thick, and I use the other cardboard if I have thicker place to get into with in between the layers, in between the seams, because I don't want the seam when I am ironing to have a print on outside. This way the coat would look not right, not renew, and it will look really a bad shape. So this is what I'm saying, and this is what I am advising for. Now with this little piece, you have to cut on the grain. So see here I have selvage, so I know where it's inside and where it's outside. There is not a nice look on the inside, and there is nice puffy look on outside, and feeling too. If you put your hand, you will feel it. So here you go, uncomfortable, and here comfortable. So let's go. I'll show you a little bit of the process, because I didn't think to film it, but as you know, as usual, first I'm doing it, then I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna share with you. I have one winter coat, but this one is more with synthetic fabrics. So I want to show you the coat, the really coat one, and I will show you the coat, and I will show you how it looks. It's beautiful. Has um, the if you can see here, it has hoodie, and hoodie goes back, and beautiful, gorgeous collar. I'm trying to clean a little bit beautiful, gorgeous collar and have a fabric that you can hang on it. Beautiful label, and well, with the age getting a little bit bigger, and this is how it goes. I try to look for buttons in my stash. If I cannot find the buttons on my stash, this is two things that you can do. Either you add smaller button on top of your big button to make it look much beautiful, to make it look more like more look like. If not, I want to live this way because I don't have this kind, and I'm trying to, because I'm recycle, I'm trying to use whatever I have at home for now. Looking for buttons and changing them, well, it's more work, so we're trying to cut less work. So let's go. I'll try to show you step by step. All right, I want to show you how to cut the fabric. Here I have placed the fabric that I'm gonna cut, and in this situation I'm gonna use the soap. I'm not gonna use the chalk because the chalk doesn't come off very nice of the clothing. So this is clear soap, and in this situation I can use, okay, I can use those soaps. So I will try and show you here the size. It's 2.5 inches, or it's 6 centimeters. So this is the way that I'm using it on top of the fabric. It's a little bit less than 2.5, a little bit. This is why I move the ruler. This is how I'm gonna mark, and I hope that you can see the marks here. And very often I will gonna go and do the marks. It is important for me that I will mark it before I'm gonna cut. This is the size that I need, because it's enough for me, it's gonna hug my figure and it will be fine. I'm not looking for very loose coat. I do look, the coat should be a little bit, because it's too tight but not too loose. So this is how I go and I mark. The soap, it's intent to crush a little bit, but don't worry about it. With iron it will go very nice away, and it disappears nicely, so I have no problem. And I'm gonna mark uh, 4 pieces that I need, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that I will add to the coat. I will probably cut a little bit more because I had a feeling that it's a little bit less. So let's go and do 3 inches, 3 inches, or I'm gonna measure and I'm gonna say the European, it's exact 8 centimeters, 8, exact 8. If you can see it, it's 8 centimeters. So I will do it a little bit more because still I need seam allowance, and I'm not sure that I give enough, and I want to be sure that it's enough. So on the safe side, it is important that you should always use on the safe side, because the safe size is the best solution. If you have a little bit more, you can cut and get rid of it. If you have less with those pieces, and really I have a little, so if I'm going to turn on the side and I will fold, I will show you how little I do have. So I will hold exact. You see, I only mark one because this fabric, it won't move if I'm gonna lay it flat, you know. So I'm laying it flat, and I'm gonna fold again, and I have 4 pieces, and this is the piece that will be left. I really have little, so but this little will make a big difference on me. So when you're folding, be sure that you can see the folding line. I'm not gonna draw again and again and again. It's ridiculous, and the fabric, they don't move, not chiffon or the lining fabric. So you can go and just cut straight and don't be worry about it, because it won't move. It will lay flat on the table, and trust me, this way it's the best way. So first I'm gonna cut for sure the first piece, and then I'm gonna cut the second, and then I'm gonna cut the third and fourth. See how easy it goes. Here, one piece, and I'm gonna lay one on top each other, and I'm gonna cut second one, just be patient, and you have to love to do what I am doing, because what I do, I love what I do. So doing this, I love it. So here we have one piece doubled. So first I will cut on the double, and then I will cut the on the half. I don't like to work hard, so I'm doing easy way. See, now this piece will go and stay on the side. If I'm gonna need it, I'm gonna use it. Okay, right away by my side I have a recycling bin, and or a bag or a bucket, flower bucket that I don't need. So everything I put there. Here I have 4 pieces that I'm gonna use now. This is the inside, and I'm very happy that I can see what's the inside and what's the outside of the fabric. It makes me really happy. Those pieces a little bit long, I know. I will cut them and get rid of the excess because they're too long. Now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna show you how I am doing it. I'm not using pins in this situation. I'm only gonna use the lay the fabric on top each other, and I'm gonna give stitches. So I'm gonna use here the side of the coat. I would like to show you. It's such a gorgeous, beautiful coat. When the touching, it's like a feeling of silky fabric, it's unbelievable. I love this. I'm gonna clean later on with the roller that pick it up everything. So you should know that I'm not gonna leave this with the hairy or something, and I'm gonna wash it and make it look beautiful. So I'm gonna let you know again and again that I like clothing that they look nice and beautiful. This is one piece that I'm gonna use. Again, this is the inside, and you feel rough, 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 and this one, it's soft, so it goes outside. So here I am looking with the hemming. So I'm gonna measure with the hemming. I start measuring where is the hemming is. You see, So I will go and just connect this piece, and then I will connect the other on the side. Start from the beginning. Where is the hemming? I open the hemming. I separate the lining fabric from the original because I want everything lay flat. So I will go on the machine and I will connect piece by piece, piece by piece, not forgetting that I told you that I'm gonna make a sleeve smaller, but I need to go and measure first. And as I said earlier, go and measure yourself all the time. All the time. Don't think that you are shrinking, body changing. We are changing. Remember that. So I will go and do so. I hope you know how to use the sewing machine. And I will go back to you and show you how I'm going to connect those pieces together after I'm going to connect the stripes. Okay, before I'm gonna make a sleeve shorter, because as you remember I wanted to make shorter, what I need to do is I need to iron first the stitches, open the seams and iron them. I want to show you what I do, how I am doing it, that you should do the same, not to damage the fabric or not to damage anything that you're working on. So the iron, it's hot and it has a steam. I'm taking cloth and I wet the cloth a little bit squeeze, and now I'm plaiting the piece. But before I'm plaiting the piece, I want to show you. You have a video down below. This what I create. This is the easiest ever thing that you can use. This is a sleeve that I'm going to, and let me show you. You can use either way, or the opening or this side. I will use that side. I'm gonna slip inside. This is exact side of the sleeve. A little bit needs to get in because the fabric is not a blouse. Squeeze a little bit in. What it does, I want to show you. First, it gives me the surface to iron. Okay, this is very important. It stays as a sleeve inside the sleeve. So now I can open the seams, right? Opening the seams, and I'm gonna put on top the seams, I'm gonna put the wet cloth. Open the seams, open them, and press with the fingers to the garment down. Feel it that you open the seams, and then use the iron. What it does is it does give me the what I need to be here, and I need to iron that. It's a little bit uncomfortable because it's polyester, wool look-alike, and this fabric can be stubborn. But when you have a wet cloth, I'm not pressing hard. Look how it is. And here, I just want to show you that this invention very nice, the sleeve by itself. You know, and you can wet the cloth how much you need because it does dries very fast. Don't press too hard. You don't want the iron having a picture of the iron. This is how I do that. And I will turn on the other side. I'll show you how beautiful it looks. I'm going to iron the second one. And it will stay like this. The other one, you see, it's doesn't stay, it's run around, whatever it is. So I need to open the stitches flat. I'm going to show you next what I'm going to do after I'll finish ironing, how I'm going to shorten the sleeve. All right, I said that I'm going to show you how to shorten the sleeve because as you know, the sleeve was too long. So this is the sleeve that I already shortened. And if you see, I don't have still didn't iron it. But I would like to show you the size that I need to do. So not the side that I did. This is the side that needs to be done. If you can see here, you know, the original everything. So I'm getting into the sleeve and turn the inside first. This is what I do. I didn't close the seam here because I will need to do first all the things and then I will close, but then I decided usually they closing on the sleeve on the hole, they leave a hole in the sleeve and then they close. I decided that I will close on the side of the seams, so I will leave this is the side. So I will finish my work and then I will close on the side, not on the sleeve. It will be comfortable for me. So I will show you how you need to do so. So this is the inside. You need to see how much you need to shorten. What happened to me is, I'm luckily, when I turn it on the other side, I see the even. They have even stitch, so I don't need to do nothing. What I will go by default. I hope that you can see. I will go with my machine by default, and it will, the sleeve, it will be shortened, and it will fit me. So I will go by the old fold. So I am happy with this. Don't forget to connect later on to the piece, this piece, that the sleeve shouldn't move the fabric, and it will stay on the same place, and it shouldn't go, you know, twisted, because if you don't do so, if you don't connect one to another, they will twist the fabric and you won't be able to put your hand through and wear it comfortable. So I'm gonna go again. First, I'm gonna go and I need to close the side of the sleeve as I decided to have the finish of the work. I will close outside the stitch on the side, so I will work comfortable. This is for me, this is not customer, so I don't need to go and do, you know, leave open space on the sleeve and then turn the garment on the other side and then work on it on inside and then close on the sleeve, then turn it on the right side. So I want to make my work easier. So first I'm going to close the stitch here. First I'm going to close the stitch here, and then I will go and I will do as I told you, turn on the other side, and I will shorten by the mark, an old mark, you know, an old fold, so you will understand what I'm saying. All right, so, and I will show you how I'm going to connect all the other pieces, because if you remember, I add the pieces on the side of the seam, the piece, here it is, and I add exact the same piece on the sleeve. Remember, if you are adding exact the same size on the side and on the sleeve, your garment will have connect beautifully. So you wouldn't need to do the ease. But if you didn't cut them even, I mean the size of the piece, not the seams, because on the jackets and on this kind of coats, these seams are not going one on top another. If you can see it, they are going different. They are different. So they going whatever it is designer decided, or this is how it goes. This is how it's been designed. So you don't need to worry about original stitches. Be worried that you add exact the same size of both pieces, the same size, the same long. If you didn't, you need to do the ease. I don't need to do the ease. I see that it fits me wonderful. So I just go in after I'll finish with the sleeve, and I will just give a stitch here and on the lining. And then the last one I will give on the side of the garment. I will clean the coat and I will show you on the mannequin how it looks. Well, I am done. The coat I finish, and there is a hoodie. Yeah, I think it's the table has some kind of white fabric. So you can see how beautiful it is. I will show. Right, I'm gonna show you the coat, and I will come closer to show you on the back. This is with the hoodie, and this is the coat without the hoodie. Beautiful collar. I love this collar, and I will turn on the other side that you can see how gorgeous coat is. I love those buttons and everything that comes inside. Here is my stripe that I did, you know, and make the coat fit. I'm not gonna button the coat now because you know how it looks. Well, I hope you enjoy my video. If you like my video, put the thumbs up, just like my video, and stay healthy, stay beautiful, smile. Love you all, and I hope to see you next time. So long.